How's it going, YouTube? Oxley here, and welcome back. Got some very unfortunate news that has been updating here, but Scream 7, of course, upcoming Paramount film, right? The continuation of what would have been a trilogy at this point, starting with Scream 5, right? Um, yeah, a lot of stars are leaving. So the big one that I should touch on is Melissa Barrera, essentially the new lead, right? Sarah, Billy Loomis's daughter from the original film. Um, she she is essentially been fired for basically social media posts regarding Hamas and the whole Israel-Palestine situation, which I don't know, very unfortunate, and just of course, this channel and just in general is not to be political or anything, but just it's very dumb. I think like how fast they let her go, because she very much has been like what you would say like I guess pro-Palestine and like essentially anti-Hamas, right? I mean, I don't think those are crazy things to say, especially with like everything that's going on, and you're seeing some of her tweets, which of course feel free to pause, because the main reason they gave that she was fired was because of anti-Semitism, which, if you know what that means, essentially like hatred, racism towards Jews, right? People of Jewish descent, which I don't know about you. Most of us that can read English, I really don't see like where you get that from. There's like the one tweet I think that said like it talks about how Western media doesn't cover chooses not to cover it, or it's very much like just something like that, and people make the reach really that like something about she's insinuating that Jews control the media, which nothing solidifies that more than instantly censoring her, firing her over tweets. Like, you see how ridiculous this sounds? It's really dumb. Again, it's a very stupid situation, and honestly, if I'm Melissa, like if they offer her to come back, don't even bother unless they bring out the Brinks truck and pay up, because basically like Johnny Depp, like how they're trying to, they want him back for Pirates, but Disney dropped the ball on him with all the Amber Heard stuff, and in the end, he was like, he won the trial, he was good, and then it's like they want to come back and be like, oh, we messed up. It's like, nah, like you said what you said. So I hope Melissa stands her ground and is like, nah, you fired me, like fuck y'all. And it's really just a shame. Again, it's almost like people could have their opinions of a literal war. Like, you know what I mean? It isn't her being like, oh, I want the other group to die. Like, it's almost, crazy to think as humans, it's like we don't want to hear about children dying, genocide, things like that. It really doesn't matter who is doing it. It's almost like, just we don't want people dying. Again, very irritating news that yes, she was fired, which, think about it, she was the lead, literally. Sarah, other than Sydney, who didn't even come back in 6 over money issues, like other than Sydney, Sam, the character, was our lead, which is like, what are you gonna do now? You're gonna kill her off, like try to replace her, not even explain it? And that was yesterday. So as of this being published, that came out on Tuesday the 21st. Literally, as today, like that you're seeing this, on the 22nd, the next day, the Wednesday, Jenna Ortega has also pulled out of the film. The second lead, literally, Melissa's sister in the movie, right? She plays Tara Carpenter, right? The Carpenter sisters. Yeah. So she's pulled out. So now you've lost your two leads. Jenna are by far being the biggest star, right? As in, like, of the younger, you can make the argument for Courtney Cox, right? Okay. But you get it, like, your biggest star also just left, which they claim, which there probably is some credence or, like, there's, like, credibility to that scheduling with Wednesday season 2. Of course, that's probably the thing she got most popular for on Netflix. So she's filming that. She's also gonna be in Beetlejuice too. Like, homegirl's popping. Like, she's got a lot of roles. Good for her. She was great. I first heard about her, I believe it was X, the horror movie. Really liked it. So girl's doing her thing, and she's also just backed out. But I had to imagine there had to have been, like, they probably texted and was like, "Yo, you believe this?" And now she's out. It's like, yeah, Scream 7 is in huge trouble because, like, how are you gonna explain that? Like, at that point, well, okay, I guess the one thing is, like, they have to pay up for Sydney, but then it's like you have to write these two characters completely out, and what they were building from 5 to 6 and to 7, like, all of that's like you have to throw it out the window. They could bring the other characters back, but yeah, I don't know. It's a shame, really. What's going on? Like, I really liked 5, 6. Like, it was good. I did like 5 more, but it was like, it was going in an interesting direction. I was like, okay. So, and then the rumors that, like, of course, Matthew Lillard's character Stu might come back, right? Like, it was him all along. Like, that, it would have been fun to see that if they chose to go down that route. But yeah, it's just unfortunate. Scream 7, we'll see what happens, but let me know what you guys think about it getting canceled over tweets, which, again, it's not like she was saying anything controversial, really, but it's just a shame, really. So we'll see. We'll see if it just gets canned or just put it off for years. Who knows? But yeah, guys, that's the video. I hope you enjoy. If you like this type of content, I make new videos twice a week, usually. At least I try to. It's been hectic these past like week or two. Of course, it's like the holidays, but we're slowly getting back on track. So yeah, let me know. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, all that good jazz. And my next video should be I'm funny enough. When this releases, I would have gone to go see the Thanksgiving movie, the slasher by Eli Roth that just came out. So I'm going to be reviewing that my next video, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, everyone, I've been your host, Oxy. Take care. I'll see you next time, and have a happy Thanksgiving.